What's going on, my fellow A-plusers? Welcome back once again to a brand new episode. It is I, your Morphinominal host, as always, Adam Perez, back once again with a brand new video. As today, guys, we've got some Power Rangers Dino Fury news that wind up dropping in the middle of the week for us, and news that I'm thoroughly excited about. Now, while we don't necessarily know when the return of Season 1 for Power Rangers Dino Fury is certainly going to happen, probably still months away from that, we actually do now have an idea as to when we can rewatch or go back and finally catch up to Power Rangers Dino Fury first half of Season 1 if we want to. Now, usually if you've been around long enough when it comes to being a Power Ranger fan, the frustrating aspect is that usually we don't get the opportunity to rewatch those episodes right away until the season actually returns, whether that be the second half or the brand new season or whatever the case may be. It's usually not until a couple of weeks, maybe even not a couple of months, until the previous half of the season winds up dropping on Netflix, infuriating plenty of fans, trust me, because we definitely would love to go ahead and rewatch this content. Well, guess what, guys? Times certainly are changing. That's right. We actually wind up getting some news here that the first half of Season 1 Dino Fury might be coming really early, guys. Let's go ahead and dive into this. Special shout out actually over on Twitter to Julian Du. You can also find him on Twitter as at Martian_Ranger. They wind up actually putting up a post on Twitter today letting us know that Power Rangers Dino Fury episodes 1 to 8 is coming to Netflix on June 15th. And they went ahead and even put their source for us so we can actually go ahead and check out exactly where this news is coming from. And so this actually comes to us from Cineblend.com, a pretty reputable site for the most part here. It looks like probably every couple of months or maybe every quarter, whatever the case may be, they release new releases for Netflix that are certainly scheduled to drop. And so this was just published as of today, the 19th, for Netflix's new releases. And so if you wind up scrolling down, it gives you an idea as to when these shows are certainly going to be premiering on Netflix, and you go premiering on Netflix the week of June 13th. Right here, guys, you've got Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 1 dropping June 15th of this year, guys. That's right. So we're finally going to be getting our first half of the season released early, an early arrival here on Netflix. And I think this is fantastic news, to be perfectly honest with you. This is extremely long overdue. I've always wondered what the thought process was going into the idea each and every season of not making these episodes easily accessible to your viewers that certainly watch you, whether they watch you on Nickelodeon or maybe people don't have necessarily Nickelodeon, but they want to watch the current season of Power Rangers and can't. Anytime the show has certainly gone on its hiatus and returned and has still never made it available to watch before that, it always boggled my mind in the idea of you not wanting eyes on your content. I've always thought the important thing would be release your episodes before the new season starts so that people that maybe don't have Nickelodeon or are interested in checking out Dino Fury or have heard great things about the first half of the season, maybe they want to jump on board and add more viewership to your upcoming season. And so I always thought that they were certainly shooting themselves in the foot by not doing so. So I'm really glad to see that Hasbro is paying attention to this and now is making it easily and early accessibility over on Netflix for you guys. So the week of June 13th, again, Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 1 dropping June 15th, coming much earlier than I think any of us certainly expected, because I usually don't expect these first half of the seasons to drop until usually like October or whatever the case may be, and by that time the show is certainly already back, right? So I think this is fantastic, and I also think because of the fact that this season of Power Rangers specifically has been so incredibly enjoyable and has been getting such rave reviews, if you will. I feel like momentum of Power Rangers have kind of turned a little bit here with Dino Fury, that it's certainly getting the recognition that it definitely deserves. And so when you have people talking and there's a lot of chatter, I believe Power Rangers Dino Fury was even like trending 1 week from one of the episodes, if I'm not mistaken, also. So when you have that many eyes on your product and the hype kind of building for this show, you want to get it out in front of more people. And so I think this is brilliant. The way that the first half of the season went was incredible, if you ask me. A really great sort of letting us know what we're anticipating for the remainder of the season. And I just think something like this will continue to bring even more viewers to the second half of the first season because of the fact that it was so incredibly good. So this type of thing of Hasbro and Netflix working out deals to kind of make Power Rangers easily accessible and an early arrival, if you will, really gives me hope for an upcoming partnership between these two, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I mean, we just recently heard from Chance Perez himself that when it comes to season 2 of Dino Fury, it was in fact going to be on Netflix. So maybe this is the launching point of that actually happening, wanting to make sure that you have the previous episodes up on your streaming service before season 2 actually even arrives. So everybody is certainly caught up and can just completely watch Dino Fury once it's actually on Netflix. So I think this is a really great idea. I think this continues to confirm Chance Perez's news, I believe, of Dino Fury season 2 going to be streaming on Netflix. And honestly, with that all rolling out, this continues to make me think, at least, that when it comes to Power Rangers on Netflix, Hasbro certainly is going to use this as a streaming source, whether that be for continuing the kid television series or having something else up their sleeve that maybe Netflix wants to pick up, like an animated series, or maybe even one of Jonathan Entwistle's series themselves, maybe something a little bit more adult in general. So I think this is really great things to certainly look forward to when it comes to what Power Rangers is certainly going to do on Netflix, guys. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think of this move? I think this is a kind of a about time moment, if you ask me. So I'm really excited to go ahead and check it out. Even though I literally have just re-binged Dino Fury once again, I probably will go ahead and rewatch the season once it winds up dropping June 15th, guys. So certainly go ahead and mark your calendars in regards to that. But other than that, guys, listen, I definitely want to know your thoughts. How excited are you getting the opportunity to rewatch Dino Fury? Are you going to check it out on Netflix? If you haven't watched the series, this is probably a great opportunity for you to go ahead and jump on and see what all the talk is about. But guys, I want to know your thoughts, and we'll probably go ahead and talk about this further on our live episode this Saturday, going live every Saturday at noon Central Time. So certainly join us then. But until next time, guys, do me a big favor. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, keep it A+. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.